CFM Hockey is on the air. WOGO's coverage of the Sabers is brought to you by Northwestern Bank, White City Glass, Choice and Ford of Chippewa Falls, Quality Propane and Fuels, Chippewa Valley Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Royal Credit Union, the YMCA of the Chippewa Valley, Holly Bovey of Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, the Czech Law Office Dave Czech Attorney, Nicolay Bank, Post Glass and Mirror of Chippewa Falls, Kurth Heating and Cooling, Wynn Family Dentistry, Chippewa Valley Technical College, Wiersgala Plumbing and Heating, and by Stelter Incorporated. Now with the pregame show, here's the voice of the Sabers, Greg Stewart.
WOGO, your sports station.
Good evening, everybody. We're at the Chippewa Ice Arena tonight. It's CFM against ECA, the Chippewa Falls-Menomonie team, the Sabers against the Eau Claire Stars. We're about to turn the corner from January to February, and games are getting bigger for every team, more significant. And I was talking to Michaela Hogan. She's going to join us here on our pregame show. She said this is the biggest game of the season so far. You wouldn't think 19 games into the season this would be the biggest, but Coach, this is huge. Chippewa Falls, Menomonie, McDonald against Eau Claire. It's a rivalry game, but it's got some implications here in a few weeks when you go to that seeding meeting.
Yeah, when you don't win the games the first time around, the second time around becomes really important. So the sectional schedule is always pretty loaded towards the back end of the year, and we found ourselves in that this week going into next week. So we gotta continue on the road we've kind of been on here. We've been playing good hockey, and hopefully we just see that through here tonight and through next week.
Yeah, 5 games left on the season. It's hard to believe that it's winding down here. You lost to Eau Claire 4-3 in the first game down there. It would be huge to beat them here tonight. It's been a while since we had a radio game for you. Tell us how the team is playing and your thoughts about the past few weeks, past month here.
Yeah, we've really come into our own. I think a lot of the things that we struggled with early were putting the puck in the net, and we had a 6-goal performance here on Tuesday. So I think we're starting to get over that a little bit, getting a little more confident with the puck on our stick. Young team, so that tends to be the case. And then our goalies really stepped up recently. She had a huge weekend for us, keeping them in the game against Bay Area for 2 periods, and then absolutely standing on her head Saturday against Fox Cities and essentially stealing that game for us. So I feel good about where we're at.
Yeah, 3-2 win over Fox Cities, 6-4 victory over Hudson. So you've won 3 of your last 4. And as you and I were talking, it's not how you start the season, how you finish. That's the most important, and your team is finishing strong here.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I mean, 100%. Now, you can flip that term around, and I'd love to start games a little better.
Yeah,
so let's start a little faster. Against Hudson, we put 2 in the first minute.
Yep.
That's unlike us. Usually we come out a little slow, and then the second period is really where we start to get our groove, which is odd for a team that has 10 skaters, but hoping tonight a little faster start.
How are you going to handle the nerves? I mean, I think last time you guys played each other, you could see the nerves were there for CFM, your young team. How are you handling that tonight?
I think that we're really confident in where we are right now. I don't feel anything in the locker room. Yesterday we talked a little bit about where we're at in our season versus where Eau Claire is. The difference that we are right now versus where we were in early December, and I don't really pick up on anything emotional out of them today, thankfully. It's more just about coming out here and playing the game that we know we can play.
Yeah, Eau Claire Stars, the team you face at least a couple of times every year. The players all know each other. So it's kind of a different animal, this kind of game, isn't it?
Yeah, and I would say in comparison to past years, this is probably a year we have the least amount of friendships within the groups.
Okay.
I don't know, that's just the way the girls feel. I think in the past it's felt more like they're thinking about who they're playing against, and today it just kind of feels like another opponent.
Now, you said it's the biggest game of the year, so it is, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this flips everything. They're leading the section right now. I think they're 5-2. I think we're all tied at the top of the conference at this point. Everybody's got 3 wins some way, somehow.
Except for Hudson, everybody's locked in at 3-2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so we talked about how this game really shifts everything, and this will dictate what the next 3 sectional games we have mean.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be a battle of the goaltenders. Like you said, Aubrey Dowd is playing out of her mind right now. Awesome to see that. And on the other side, Eau Claire has 2 solid goaltenders.
Yeah.
Each are in
Edie
point.
Pritzel's playing tonight.
90 they're over 90 percentile save percentage. So it's going to be a big game for both of them.
Yeah, they're hovering around 93%. We had a mindset on Tuesday of getting the puck on net. Hudson's goalie played a little weaker. And then yesterday we had some conversations about today. take better chances. Don't throw it on net to
Yep.
throw it on net. Now let's actually wait for good opportunity because they are much less likely to let something kind of squeak through.
All right.
Absolutely. You got to get that goaltender moving laterally and
Yep.
see what you can get going.
100%.
You bet. All right, Michaela Hogan, first-year coach. Couple of first-year coaches here for Eau Claire and CFM, and let's win this one.
Good guys are going to come on
Yeah,
top.
come on.
Yeah, we're fired up. Don't worry about it.
Good. Okay. Great. Michaela, thank
Thanks,
you for
guys.
coming up.
Appreciate
We'll
it.
talk to you after the game. This is our pregame show here today. ECA against CFM. As I said, CFM, the Sabers have won 3 of their last 4. On the flip side, the Stars have lost 3 straight. They come in at 9-11, and CFM at 9-9. Both teams at 3-2 in this clogged up BRC conference race right now. Hudson, the lone team at the bottom, otherwise got all the other teams at 3-2 in the conference, and this may provide some separation here.
I think
if
this
they can win.
absolutely will. I mean, the victor of this game is the team that's going to have a shot at winning the BRC conference, as well as when Western Wisconsin Stars
Yep.
and the Fusion play each other. That's going to set up that championship game,
Right.
so to speak, I think. So
Yeah, and it's boiling down to the final week and a half, maybe 2 weeks of play here, because we have Eau Claire tonight, and then Monday, Western Wisconsin. Then we'll finish up on our last radio game of the season against the Fusion. You win all those, and it's all it's all in your hands.
And I think that's the Fusion game is kind of where things started to transfer for CFM, where
Yep.
the younger team started to develop into that mature team. They beat the Fusion 4-1.
Back on the 14th of January.
Yes, Aubrey Dowd had an amazing game. She's our goaltender for CFM, and she's kept that momentum going. And to have a hot goaltender end of the season, that's a key for success.
Yeah, absolutely. So, 3 of the last 4 wins for CFM, 6 of the last 8. They lost 6 of their first 8, but now they're coming around and things are coming together for Michaela Hogan's team. And playoff brackets ahead here, so all the teams fighting for a higher spot in that bracket. Maybe get some home ice, too, in the postseason.
Yeah, it's always nice to have that, especially when CFM has that very nice locker room. It's comfy, all the
Exactly.
amenities.
You
Yeah,
bet.
it's nice to be able to come out of that locker room onto your home ice.
All right, well, time for our Toyson Ford keys to the game. You're going to find a friend at Toyson Ford in Chippewa Falls County. Feedy with me here tonight. What do you think? What are the keys for CFM to get their record above 500 and win a critical conference game here?
Well, Michaela, hearing from her, Coach Michaela, beginning of the show here, she's pointed out 2 points. One, that the girls are feeling calm. There's not a lot of emotion. That's a huge thing that they have to overcome. The last time they played Eau Claire area, you could tell that they were not in their best headspace. And then the second piece is getting quality shots on the Eau Claire Stars goaltenders. You're not going to get one in, a lucky shot. You're going to have to get high scoring opportunities to get a puck past these goaltenders.
Yeah, and I think she's unleashed them too. Maybe
Yes.
they felt constrained to shoot the puck and just not wanting to shoot it, pass it off. But I think players are now feeling free to go ahead. If they got a good shot, take it.
They clearly do. I mean, with 2 freshmen and the 30-plus point for the season for goals and assists, they're definitely, feeling the ability to take those shots,
Right.
opportunities.
Yeah, we've got 2 freshmen leading the team in scoring. Avery Lindstrom has got 36 points coming in here. And Allison Zhu just having a tremendous season. She's got 29. And then Addie Biskin picked up 3 points her last outing against Hudson. She's got 22. A senior. She got a good sprinkling of veteran players and some outstanding freshmen coming up as well that could maybe be setting some program records here by the end of their careers.
I know. I'm wondering about that. Coach Hogan is the one that holds that
Yeah.
record. I forget what it is. I know it's over 200 points.
Yeah.
And she played 3 years of varsity hockey. I'm like, it's possible that this record that I
Could
never
be.
thought would be touched could be.
Avery really is probably in line for a 40-point season. I think, outside she could hit 50 points if she had some big games here, but she's had a tremendous season. The team's top point getter. Well, we'll set up the goalie matchup for you as well. This is CFM Hockey on WOGO Radio. We're at 680 AM, 103.1 FM, and WOGO.com worldwide. You can see us on YouTube, so like us on YouTube there. Subscribe to the WOGO Sports YouTube channel, and you can see it the entire game. Watch the game, hear our play-by-play coverage. I've heard that Cards TV is going to be up here as well, so we've got the entire media covered here tonight for CFM Hockey. Glad to have you along. Our radio producer tonight is Zach Wycheck. Our video YouTube producer is Sam Aberley. Greg Stewart, Connie Feedy with you here tonight on WOGO Radio. We'll continue with our pregame show. This is Sabres Hockey on WOGO.
Building stronger kids, stronger families, and stronger communities. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley offering 3 full-service locations in Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley is open 7 days a week, and membership rates are among the lowest in the area. Find your community with group exercise classes, and the Y welcomes families with kids. Ask about their monthly Parents' Night Out event, Family Fun Zone, and Child Watch service. All free with your Y membership. The YMCA of the Chippewa Valley.
Want to reach more local customers? Advertise on WOGO Sports.
Point Von Hayden's going to drive and score at the other end for the Cards, and he's fouled.
And Fournette's got a chance. Comes in. Shot! Oh! He fouled the back of the cage.
Now Claire steps in front of another pass. Pushes it ahead to Ann Siegenthaler. Siegenthaler down the lane. Count it! And one!
Advertise in WOGO's broadcasts of local high school sports. Call us anytime or click on advertising at WOGO.com.
To help simplify life, people are looking to their homes for more comfort and enjoyment. New home builders as well as remodelers are completing their bathroom projects in style with luxury shower doors from White City Glass. 3/8 or half-inch shower doors from White City Glass offer a quality that is evident, making shower time more relaxing any day of the week. Are you ready for luxury, style, and relaxation? Make the right choice for your shower doors. See White City Glass today.
Competition drives us to be our best. That's why sports are such a valuable experience for all of our young athletes. At Toyson Ford, we know the importance of good competition. It's easier than ever to shop for a new car or truck, and that's pushed all of us at Toyson Ford to be better at what we do in creating a great experience for our customers. It's the reason that we have the slogan, "You'll find a friend." So before you head to the next high school game, stop into our all-new dealership in Chippewa Falls and see why you'll find a friend at Toyson Ford.
It's Donation Night at Topper's Pizza in Chippewa Falls, February 3rd and 4th from 4 to 9 p.m. with 25% of sales donated to Homestead Elementary. Topper's makes their dough from scratch every day with fresh hand-cut veggies and piles of Wisconsin mozzarella. Don't forget the wings and topper sticks. Donation Night for Homestead Elementary is February 3rd and 4th from 4 till 9. Mention Homestead Elementary or use code Homestead on your online order. Topper's Pizza, next to Mycon Cinemas in Chippewa Falls.
Here's what customers are saying about Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating.
We've used Wurzgala for plumbing and HVAC for decades. They're the only ones we trust.
Wurzgala did a fabulous job with my plumbing project. Highly recommend.
They do a great job every time, and they're prompt even in the dead of winter.
Wurzgala Plumbing and Heating would love to earn your trust as well. From that leaky faucet to installing a new furnace or an entire bathroom or kitchen remodel. Free estimates. Call 839-0707 or go to wurzgala.com.
CFM Hockey tonight here on WOGO Radio, YouTube, and we're thinking Cards TV as well. Good to have you along. Greg and Connie here. Our producer, radio producer Zach Wycheck, and Sam Aberley here as well on YouTube TV. Here is the goalie matchup for tonight. Couple of juniors for Eau Claire, the Eau Claire Area Stars. It's Evie Pritzel. She's been around for a long time there between the pipes for Eau Claire. Comes in with a 4-4 record. A 1.90 goals against average, a save percentage of .938. And for the Sabres, Aubrey Dowd at 9-9 in the season, a goals against at .272 and a save percentage at .898 on the season for the Sabres. ECA at 9-11, 3-2. 4 teams bunched up at 3-2 on the season. And the BRC and CFM also at 3-2 in conference and 9-9 here, but playing much better hockey at the end of the season. And this is when you want to start getting things together.
Absolutely. This is when it counts. I mean, this is the game to really, it's going to have a huge impact on the rest of the season. Winning this game could mean that you have a shot at the BRC, winning that conference. Losing it takes you out of the running unless something really drastic happens.
Right. Yeah, you don't want to depend on other teams to win games for you.
No, you don't.
If it's in your hands, go ahead and take it.
Yes, you want to be the one that's in control. And what a great thing for CFM rebuilding their program if they were to win the BRC this year. And they have a shot at it. They have a great squad. I know they're low in numbers, but they're a hard-working team. They don't quit.
Right. Yeah, basically 2 lines, maybe 2, 3 defensemen, something like that just log a ton of ice time, a ton of minutes here. But they do play really hard. You watch them and you think, well, they're going to be pooped by the third period. But, man, they're still out there working hard.
Yeah, they don't quit. They don't have quit in their vocabulary, and they go really hard. And they have, three solid defensemen, a freshman that's really finding her feet at this higher speed, Taylor Geisler, but she's going to be a name you're going to hear a lot as she keeps, getting more comfortable on the ice at a high school level. Yeah, it's going to be great.
Here they come. The CFM Sabers in their home gray sweaters with the black breezers and red and black trim, and the Eau Claire Stars, the co-op team that includes the 2 Eau Claire teams, Altoona and Fall Creek, and here they come, led by their goaltender, Evie Pritzel, and they're coached by Bob Stowe. His daughter Abigail was Miss Hockey in 2018 in the state. Ava is on the team, a defenseman. He's been around hockey for a long time, first-year coach for Eau Claire. And Michaela Hogan, the Chi-Hi Hall of Famer, is coaching the Sabres. So a couple of first-year coaches here. And we're about ready for some high school hockey with some youth players out there going to be introduced by Tom Voidle. So let's go to the voice of the Chippewa Ice Arena right now, Tom Voidle, with tonight's starting lineups and introduction of the youth hockey team of the night.
Before we get to starting lines, we're joined by players from the Chippewa Valley Riverhawks youth program. The teams consist of players from Chippewa, Menomonie, Eau Claire, and Altoona area. And you see the players standing with their future high school programs. Most of these girls will be headed to state in a few weeks, and good luck to them at the 14UA team competing in playdowns this weekend. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for our future Sabres and Stars. Well, they were supposed to skate to the blue line, but I guess not. Okay, now introducing the starting line for the Eau Claire Stars. In goal, number 1, Amelia Sewell. I think so. The defenseman, number 6, April Vaki. And number 34, Ava Stowe. The center, number 26, Kate Roberts. And the wings, number 10, Victoria Keitlinger. And number 12, Addison Knack. And the rest of the Stars, along with their head coach, Bob Stowe, and assistant coaches Brian Steele, Pat Linder, and Keegan Gunderson. And now introducing the starting line for the Sabres. In goal, number 30, Aubrey Dowd. The defenseman, number 7, Ellie Ash. And number 17, Ashley Slew. The center, number 2, Avery Lindstrom. And the wings, number 12, Olivia Hare. And number 16, Allison Xu. And the rest of the Sabres, along with their head coach, Michaela Hogan, and assistant coaches Ryan Culp and Colin Harvadich.
All right, there you go. The starting lineups for tonight's game. Drop the puck just a few moments away here on WOGO Halley, Eau Claire, Chippewa Falls. We'll be back. This is Sabres Hockey on WOGO.
Whether it's in education, business, or athletics, being part of a team is something truly special. This is Jamie Lebrand, Market President at Northwestern Bank, and every day our team is here for you, for your family, your business, and your community. At Northwestern Bank, you'll find all the technology and services of big banks, but in a personal setting that shows that people are what we value most. Northwestern Bank, building stronger communities where people matter. Member FDIC.
Great players may get headlines, but it takes teamwork to win championships. And when it comes to your family's dental health, Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin have created a championship team at Wynn Family Dentistry. Wynn Family Dentistry is proud to be a part of our Chippewa Falls community and wishes all our Chi High and McDonald student athletes a safe and successful season. Go Cards and Go Max from Dr. Daniel Wynn and Dr. Annie McLaughlin at Wynn Family Dentistry in Chippewa Falls.
Whether it's sitting in the bleachers of your old high school or driving through the neighborhood where you grew up, great memories stick with us as the years go by. I'm Holly Bovey from Coldwell Banker Bernizer Realtors, and I'd love to help your family start a lifetime of memories in a new home. Whether it's your first home, a place to retire, or anything in between, connect with me on Facebook at hollybovey.com or call or text me anytime at 715-577-HOME. That's 715-577-HOME.
At Post Glass and Mirror, quality comes first. Maybe you need a beautiful storefront window or a show-stopping custom shower door. Post Glass and Mirror can custom cut glass and mirrors and offers quick replacement of fogged or broken windows. And if your windshield takes a hit, they offer free mobile service and can recalibrate the advanced driver safety system after windshield replacement for all makes and models. Post Glass and Mirror is also hiring auto glass technicians, window installers, and in-shop repair technicians. For commercial, home, and auto glass, call Post Glass and Mirror in Chippewa Falls.
A battle for supremacy tonight in the Big Rivers Conference. CFM hosting the Eau Claire Stars here on WOGO. Glad to have you along. Our officiating crew tonight, Jason Geyer is our linesman. Clayton Tim and Tim Sallow are the referees. And here we go with some high school hockey. Should be a fun one. Biggest game of the year, says Michaela Hogan. And I'm sure there's going to be a lot of intensity out there tonight, huh?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime these two teams connect, on the ice, it's going to be a lot more than just a win on that, that you're trying to go for. It's pride and bragging rights.
Here we go. It's going to be Lindstrom up against Roberts for Eau Claire. Opening face-off, won by the Stars. They peel it back to their D. Working up on the far wing, and it's going to be dumped right back in, touched up by Eau Claire, so icing's going to be waved off. And the Stars go back deep in their own zone to get it. Wrapped around the boards now by Roberts, Kate Roberts, and they'll work it up on the near side. Roberts going to carry it up past her own blue line, tries to pass it into the Sabres zone, take it away. Lead pass now for Avery Lindstrom, the outstanding freshman. She got it peeled off her stick as she came in, and it's loose right along the near wall. ECA working it east to west and dumped in on the far side. Just a minute gone here in the first period, no score in this BRC battle. Up against the wall behind Aubrey Dowd. Sabres defense works it on the forward side up to Evelyn Pitcher. She got up midway in the neutral zone, got rubbed against the wall, coughs up the puck. It's brought in by the Stars, but grabbed again by the Sabres. They work it out to center ice, and the Stars playing with the puck a little bit, trying to control it, and it's going to be picked up by Addison Grulke. Kid that goes to Fall Creek. Long history for the Grulkes in the ECA program. And it's into the far wing corner. Comes back to the point. One-timer goes wide of the net. Dowd went out to make sure it didn't cross the goal line. Protects her cage, and here comes CFM. Addie Biskin's got it, number 6. Biskin ragging the puck right inside the blue line.
Allison.
Yep,
Bixson.
over to Allison Zhu. Shot on net just went wide and steered into the left wing corner by the goaltender for ECA, Pritzel. Brought in on the left wing side. Now bumping bodies behind the net, laid out in front.
Right there.
Scramble forward. Oh, it was Allison Zhu with a chance. Hit the goaltender and careens into the left wing corner. Now here is CFM inside the right wheel. Centering pass. Oh, there's a chance by Zhu. It's still bouncing around. And now along the goal line inside the ECA defensive zone. Sliding over is Avery Lindstrom to take a shot. That one didn't make it to the goaltender, and an icing call. Good shift right there by that line, huh?
Yes, and you can see why Evie, the Eau Claire goaltender, has a great save percentage. I mean, she just made 3 saves that were just unreal.
Yeah, 938 save percentage coming in here.
Yeah, you don't get that by being a slouch by any means. So that just shows what Michaela talked about. We got to get good shots on net.
Bob Stowe's been rotating goalies between Evie Pritzel and Amy Toole. We saw Toole in the first game. Now we get a look at Pritzel. Both goaltenders really strong here. Shot inside the blue line there by Ashley Sloop, the senior. That bounced off a body in front of Pritzel. Sloop slides over against the far dasher and dumps this one in behind Pritzel. And the race is on with CFM trying the forecheck. Here is Eau Claire on the breakout. They got it across their line. It's swept into the Sabres zone. This is going to bounce off the wall, and Dowd's going to put a glove on it and take the draw in her own zone.
Smart move by the goaltender for CFM to put a glove on that, get a whistle, get a line change, so get some fresh legs out there. They've been out there for a while. Smart
It's
play.
not a deep bench, so take whistles if you need it, right?
Yep, absolutely.
Face off to her left, glove side in the CFMD zone. Scramble for it in the elbow, and it's pushed ahead and dumped right back in by the Stars D. Here is Taylor Geisler. Connie mentioned her and her progress, and Geisler gets that one out to center ice. Stopped right there by Molly Wright. Wright's going to slide along the blue line, angles one in, and a battle in the left wing corner in the CFM end of the ice. It's going to be swept by Biskin against the wall and cleared out to neutral here. 13-17. Sabres up 2-0 to the shot department, but zeros up on the scoreboard. And here is Grulke. Grulke comes in. Oh, she found the net behind Aubrey Dowd somehow. And she was only a few feet inside the blue line, just pulled the trigger on a shot, and it's 1-0 Eau Claire Stars.
Yeah, Aubrey definitely wants that one back. I mean, CFM has led the momentum this whole period so far. We're several minutes in. Just a weird shot that's gonna, got past her. That won't happen again against Aubrey Dowd. That was a strange play indeed.
3:53 time of the goal, and an unfortunate start for the Sabres here tonight as Grulke will pick up the point, her 17th of the season, her 11th goal. She leads the team in points. They don't score a lot of goals, they're like a goal and a half a game, and CFM doubles that up. So now they've got to fight from behind as the Stars have it out of neutral ice, and here they come. Handed off that time to Woolley. She had a shot on net, cradled there by Dowd. And here comes CFM trying to get some offense cooking here. Up to Allison Zhu. She had to reach behind her, lost the rock, and now they're working on the near side for Olivia Hare, who had a nice game the other night. And here is Avery Lindstrom right now, and pumps one in on the goaltender, but snagged out of the air by Evie Pritzel. And that's going to be a save, and the face-off in the Stars zone.
Yeah, those shots probably aren't going to go on Evie, taking it that far back from her. You're going to have to get a little closer, get her moving.
Andy Biskin trying to win an offensive zone draw here, and they get it back for the D. Now they work it top of the wing, top of the circle on the near wing. A shot on net, save made by Pritzel. Angled that one in the left wing corner, and the forecheck is on right here. Here's Tessa Lysis trying to get to the Biscuit and can't get there in time. And it's cleared. Riley Biskin's got it right now. Turned and laid a soft one ahead. Taken by Eau Claire. Shot on net, scooped up into the mitt of Aubrey Dowd. And the junior will hang on to that with 11:55 left to go here in the first period. Eau Claire up 1-0. Well, at Wynn Family Dentistry, Dr. Daniel Wynn, Dr. Annie McLaughlin, and their team are ready to serve you on County Highway I in Chippewa Falls. You can read testimonials on the Wynn Family Dentistry Facebook page. 11:50 in county left to go, first period. Good crowd on hand here tonight. I heard the Chi-Hi boys are here and supporting the CFM girls here tonight too. And by the way, congrats to Matt Luckowitz and their team for a huge win over Hudson on Tuesday night. Here's a shot on net, save made by Dowd on the shot by April Vaki just inside the blue line. Yeah, they beat Hudson 2-1. And the freshman goaltender for them stopped, 48 or 49 shots, something
yeah,
like
I've heard
that?
like 41 shots, 44. It was in the 40s.
Oh, my goodness.
Drew Broval just stepped up huge that
Laying
game.
the rubber on that freshman. He really came up. He's coming into his own, and they beat Hudson, a ranked team, 2-1 after losing to them in the first game, 8-0. So congrats to Matt Lukowitz. We'll have their game against North here next Thursday night. Got a
body checking penalty against
Eau
Eau Claire.
A call right here.
They just took out Olivia
Stars.
Hare. You know, she went to knock that puck down, and they just steamrolled her.
So Kohler's going to sit for 2 here. And a power play special teams here now for the Sabres. 17.3 they come in here tonight. Their power play percentage, and Eau Claire on the kill at 88%. And an offensive zone face-off here for Avery Lindstrom. Lindy gets it back, and now they'll turn it to the point. This is over for Sloop on the left side for Riley Biscuit to Ashley. Her shot, and a redirect down low by Addie Biscuit was wide, and it ricochets out of the corner. Riley Biscuit's got it right now. Avery Lindstrom to Sloop, loads one up, and the shot smothered there by Evie, and she'll hang on.
Yeah, right into her logo on her jersey. We want to hit those corners, get that puck
or get some kind of redirect in front, huh?
Absolutely, and Addie tried to do that, just redirected a little wide. Yeah.
That's what you want,
I like the puck movement, though.
Face off, glove side of Pritzel here. And a scramble for it, and it's laid out through center all the way back in the CFM zone. Minute 25 left to go in the power play. And CFM trailing 1-0 on the goal by Addison Grulke for Eau Claire. Here is Addie Biscuit. We got delayed call right here.
Penalty. Give them the puck. Get 5-on-3 a little longer. Let them touch it.
Yep, we got a trip call right here. So another penalty coming up with 10:32 left on the. Yeah, Wright's going to sit for a tripping call here. Tim Sallow calling that one. So now we got a 5-on-3 here for a minute 12. And a nice gift here for CFM.
Absolutely.
Now they got to unwrap it and, accept the gift. Get something in. Here we go. Face off. Offensive zone draw here for CFM. And here comes Addie Biscuit. Biscuit's going to walk it right to the hole. Turned it on the left post. Couldn't get it past Pritzel, but they still control. Here's Avery Lindstrom. And over to Addie Biscuit, and now it was intercepted off the goalie and all the way back down. And we got 50 seconds to go on the 5-on-3. Sabres need to work it up quickly. Get some licks here on Evie Pritzel. Here is Lindstrom with some gas, moves in. Lindstrom lost it, picks it up herself again. Top of the circle, left wing side. Decided to pull the trigger on a shot. That didn't get through. Riley Biskin's got it. Now Sloop, top of the circle on the near side. Her shot way off base, but still controlled by CFM. We're down to 20 seconds to go in the 5-on-3. Here is Lindstrom. Dances with it on the goal line. Gives it over to Riley Biskin. Her wrist shot. Ricochets out of the corner, but still on sides here. And Avery Lindstrom takes a feed. Her shot right on. Save made by Pritzel. Comes back for Riley Biskin. And we're now 5-on-4. Here is Sloop. Her shot went wide. And that went into the left wing corner. CFM still has it. Addie Biskin's got it. Now lays it left wing corner. Biskin along the goal line. Spins and pulls the trigger on a shot. Now Riley, her sister, took a shot. That didn't make it through. And we're down to 26 seconds to go on the power play. Here is Lindstrom. Lindstrom hands off along the goal line for Allison Zhu. Here is Riley Biskin. The tall defenseman comes in, takes a shot, blocked out in front, and this is going to be cleared back in the CFM zone. So it looks as if CFM on the power play is going to go 0 for 1 here and loses out in the 5-on-3. Here is Addie Biskin. Biskin spins, beats one player, makes a move. Biskin trying to weave her way in to the cage and finally cut off as she got about 6 feet from the blue paint. And it is Eau Claire. Turn of the tables right here. They got it back in the CFM zone. Taken away now by Riley Biscuit. Works it over to Prisher. Prisher's in. She's got Olivia Hare on her wing. Coming down the slot. Didn't see her coming in the slot area. Couldn't get the puck to her. Yep, and the reset here for CFM. It's just outside their blue line and pumped in right there by Eau Claire's Keitlinger and dumped into the left wing corner. Slides in behind Aubrey Dowd. And here is Pisher. Pisher's got it, tried to turn it up the ice, had it poke checked off her stick. Still inside the zone, and it's going to stay there right now. Comes to Riley Biskin. She tried to clear it, came off her own player right there. That's Pisher, and it's out to neutral right now with 7 1/4 left to go here in the first period. Dumped ahead, trying to chase it down as Geisler. CFM in the midst of a change right here. Shots are 6-4. In favor of the home team, but we trail it 1-0, and an icing call right here against the ECA team.
Yeah, while CFM didn't, capitalize on that 5-on-3 opportunity, they sure did move the puck really well, and they, made tape-to-tape passes. I think it's unusual for Ashley Sloop to be that off.
Yeah, she looks a little.
Yeah, normally she's got just a laser, that she can release. Yeah. So hopefully she gets dialed in now.
Yeah, typically you'll see her put it right on.
Right on, and it's a tough one to stop.
Here is Keitlinger. She's got it inside the blue line for the Stars. They work it down low, and a battle for it on the half board is going to be brought out now by CFM. Lay it ahead here for Daniel. Kiera Daniel, number 19, out there taking a shift here for Michaela Hogan. And it broke down at the Stars blue line, dumped in from neutral by Avery Lindstrom, and they'll try to chase it down. Lindstrom's got it in the corner, left wing corner. She'll peel it off the wall, walk it. Here's a backhand try right on the save by Pritzel and thumped into the left wing corner. Here is Zhu, the other outstanding freshman. Drops it back for the shot from the blue line, and that one just wide off the stick of Ashley Sloop. Trying to find her mark here. Back of the goal line is Zhu. Zhu turns from left to right. Finds some open space, gives it to Lindstrom, her one-timer, wide of the net, bounces off behind Pritzel, and it's on the half wall in the ECA defensive zone. Nice keep right there by Sloop. Put her skate down, blocked the breakout shot by ECA, and Evelyn Pisher back on the ice here after a short rest on the bench. And Sloop is going to go off. Her defensive pair going to take a rest right here. Here is Addie Biscuit. Came out with a fresh set of legs and tried to carry it right into the zone, but it popped between her legs, and it's back in the CFM defensive zone with 5.5 left to go here in the period. 1-0 lead for Eau Claire. Their D playing with it back here, trying to open up some ice and give some players a chance to get out there, including Addison Grulke, who's got the goal. Just came off the bench here. Grulke's got it just inside the blue line. Grulke now steps up. Hands it off to Molly Axness in the high slot. Her shot, she was trying to wait for a player to come through this low slot area. That didn't figure, and here comes Addie Biscuit. Number 6 is into the zone. Trailing her is Evelyn Pisher. Pisher found the loose change there from Addie Biscuit, and Eau Claire will take the puck away here and play it to the blue line. Stepping up is Taylor Geisler, trying to hold the zone. Still is inside the offensive zone. Now it pops up into the air, and it's going to be taken here by Keitlinger. Skates briskly across the blue line, launches a shot. That's cradled by Aubrey Dowd, and she'll hang on here for the face-off in her own zone with 4:34 left to go here in the period. White City Glass salutes all the hardworking athletes. For all of your windshield, glass, and garage door needs, call White City Glass of Chippewa Falls. There's the drop. Going to be taken by the Sabers, and they're going to carry it up the ice through neutral now. Here is Allison Zhu. Zhu in the left wing corner. Centering pass for Tessa Lysis. Couldn't control. Bounces into the right wing elbow, and it's going to be cleared back for Ashley Sloop. She gathers it in. Sloop angles this one off the boards off her backhand. Tried to ram it in deep in the zone, and it's going to come around now on the near side for Ellie Ash. Stepped up, her pass down low was cut off by Eau Claire, and the Stars will turn it back the other direction. Here's a shot on net, big rebound left by Dowd, but cleared up by the Sabers. And this one comes back at the hash mark side of the circle, right wing side for Eau Claire. They'll take a shot. That one went wide into the left wing corner. Comes back for Vaki here on the near side at the point, and intercepted by Avery Lindstrom. Lindstrom by herself now coming up the ice as Sabres are in the midst of a change. She'll take it into the left wing corner. Now it comes back for Kira Daniel. Daniel's shot is grabbed by Evie Pritzel, and the junior goaltender will hang on to that with 3:23 left to go here in the period. Shots 10-6 in favor of CFM.
Yeah, a lot of good scoring opportunities. You know, I'm proud of how CFM is playing. They're playing a lot of the game in the ECA Stars zone, and they're moving the puck really well.
Yep, tough goaltender. You just got to keep putting the
puck on net.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, face off to Pritzel's right, her glove side, her stick side here. And it's going to be pulled back for Riley Biscuit from her sister, Addie Biscuit. And here we go, the puck in deep behind Pritzel. Battle for it in the corner. Prisher's back there. Here's Riley Biscuit with a chance. That one hit traffic out in front. Kira Daniel was kind of pulled down as she was trying to pick up the loose puck in front of Pritzel, and it's going to be swept back to neutral ice by the Eau Claire Stars. Stars caught in, have to touch up on the blue line, give CFM a chance to clear, and they do.
Oh.
Here comes the Stars. Here is Gruke. He's already got a goal here tonight. Gruke came in and then mishandled the puck and stolen away by Riley Biscuit. Here she comes. Biscuit looking for the forehand shot. Now gives it up for Lindstrom. Back to Biscuit. Oh, what a great give and go right there.
Beautiful
Number 8 to number 2. Back to number 8. And it is 1-1. What a terrific goal.
Beautiful. That was great right there. Good heads-up hockey. Passing to Avery Lindstrom. Lindstrom back. Getting that goaltender moving. They're going to get faster when they get her moving.
That was a great goal.
The momentum
she could have taken the shot.
Oh, she could have, yes.
And it probably wouldn't have gone in.
No, it would have been gloved up right away.
14:26, time of the goal, and we're all knotted up at one apiece off the goal by Riley Biscuit. And Riley picks up her 5th of the year, her 13th point of the season. And 1-1, a good job by Avery Lindstrom to hand it right back to her. And we're tied at one apiece. Shots 11-6 in favor of the Sabres. And face off in the CFM zone. Left wing corner. 2:15 left to go first period. Here is Lindstrom. Lindy is into the zone. Tapped it off her skate onto her tape and will try to work the puck in deep on the left post. Now it comes on the half boards and swept back out by Eau Claire. Ellie Ash has got it, gathers it in, works it on the right wing side, just inside the Stars blue line, and an icing call right here against ECA. Well, let me tell you about donation at Topper's Pizza in Chippewa Falls, February 3rd and 4th from 4 until 9 each night. 25% of the sales will be given to Homestead Elementary. Just make sure you mention Homestead Elementary or use the code Homestead when you order online. February 3rd and 4th at Topper's Pizza in Chippewa Falls. Donation for Homestead. Great idea. And terrific thing to do for Homestead students and faculty. 1:35 left to go in the period. 1-1 tie. The puck deep in the CFM zone again as they try to battle it out. And it's going to be Riley Biscuit who'll work it off the wall up to Pisher. She turned, backhand one out to neutral, but it's going to be slung right back in again by the Eau Claire Stars. 1:15 on the game clock left to go here. And picked off by Kohler right at the CFM blue line. Kohler will work it left wing corner as they try to set something up in the final minute of play here in the first. They had the lead. CFM just scored on a beautiful play. Lindstrom and Riley Biskin. And that's where we sit right now. And here is Addison Gruke, number 22, slides along the blue stripe. Lays one in the left wing corner. Sloop has got it now for the Sabres, and a stoppage of play here, and got a penalty coming up, body check here. And this is going to go against ECA.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but, they're definitely calling a tight game.
So all the penalties so far have been on the Stars. The Sabres had a 5-on-3, could not score on it, but they've got another chance in a power play right here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the Cards, they're moving the puck really well. That's how they got their goal, and they're going to keep moving it. It's gonna get back in that net.
Again, shots. CFM leads at 11-6. Face-off's going to come in the Stars zone. And just waiting for all the players to get on the ice.
We don't
here.
know who got the penalty up here. What number?
Okay, so they want to get a little bookwork done up here. Peterson Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Service, always here for you at our Chippewa Falls community. Luke and Dana Lucier create personalized services to honor your loved ones. Learn more at petersonvolker.com. petersonvolker.com. And thanks to all our sponsors here tonight, keeping us on the air everywhere. Cards TV is here. You can link into that at the bottom of the sports page, WOGO.com. We got a link for that. You can subscribe to us on YouTube. We got cameras all over the place here tonight. And, of course, on the radio at WOGO.com worldwide, 680 AM, 103.1 FM. And you can hear us all throughout the Chippewa Valley.
Sounds like the Sabres got the penalty.
Oh.
The refs just really, I don't know what happened there, but they put a Stars player in and then they switched it to one of the Sabres.
Yeah, you can see the Stars player come to the penalty box, but
oh yeah, and they set the face-off up in the Stars zone.
Okay.
But the Stars do not have a great stats for their power play, so this would be an opportunity maybe for the Sabres.
Here's a shot on that. That one came in
shorthanded
from
goal.
the point by Hayes. By Volke. And it's going to be taken by the Sabres, but they can't clear, and Volke's got it right now. Number 6 moves up top of the circle, left wing side. They lay it down low. A shot taken side of the net. Not a big angle there for her to take it. And it's cleared out to neutral ice. Addie Biskin, the chaser, is going to drop that one into the right wing corner, deep in the Eau Claire zone. The Eau Claire power play at 8.6% coming in here. Not near what you'd like it, and as time ticks out here in the first period. So this one's going to carry over a minute 18 on the power play coming up in the second for ECA. And we're tied at 1 apiece here. Shots 11-6 in favor of the Sabres. And both teams with 1 power play here tonight, and CFM with the 5-on-3. So you just figured, Connie, that sometime the way we were putting the puck on Evie Pritzel, that sometime we'd get one past her here with the amount of shots we're taking on her, and just got to keep that up.
We just got to keep that up, exactly. They're moving the puck really well. They're cycling it really well, the CFM, the team they are. They just got to get a few more connections, to get that shot on net and get Evie moving a little more.
Aubrey Dowd with the goal given up to Grulke, and as we said, it's not vintage Aubrey Dowd on that one. It just looked like she...
it happens to goaltenders. You make that one mistake and it's a goal.
Yeah,
it's not a turnover.
Yeah. Why can't that one go wide, right?
Right. Why can't that one go wide? Exactly. But, Aubrey, she stepped back up after that. She's making some good saves. Her head's in the game. The first 3-4 minutes, she didn't see a single puck. So that can happen to a goaltender.
Lulled her to sleep a little bit, maybe.
Yeah, yep.
But she's dialed in now, and hoping to get a good game out of her. She's played really well here in recent weeks. And CFM at 9-9, looking to go above 500 here tonight with a crucial BRC game against the Eau Claire Stars. So 17 in the books. It's just like we hadn't started yet. We're still tied here 1-1.
0-0 game, really, 1-1 officially.
Yep.
But it's anyone's game, and so far, CFM is controlling the game. They're definitely having a lot more opportunities and controlling the puck a lot more in their zone.
All right, we'll take a break. This is CFM Hockey. This is Sabres Hockey. WOGO, WOGO.com, and Cards TV, and our YouTube channel. We'll be back.
Quality Propane and Fuels, Northern Wisconsin's trusted propane supplier since 1996. At Quality Propane, we're committed to the highest level of service for all our customers, residential, commercial, and industrial. Quality Propane always brings you competitive rates through our strong focus on efficiency, and we use the very latest technology to keep your family safe and cut energy costs. Payment programs available to fit any situation. Call 723-9490. Stop by the office or visit qualitypropaneandfuels.com.
Save smarter and grow your funds faster with a certificate from Royal Credit Union. Royal's 4.25% 9-month certificate has no minimum opening balance and a locked-in rate for a guaranteed return at maturity. Open a 4.25% APY 9-month certificate at any Royal office or online at rcu.org/certificate saver. Early withdrawal penalties could reduce earnings and principal. APY accurate as of 12/5/24, insured by NCUA.
Welcome to the Bundle event. Entering now our undisputed tag team champions, the mid-size SUV and the mid-century modern. Together with a State Farm agent, this auto and home duo are a powerful force of savings, service, and customizable coverage. Now, let's get ready to bundle.
Contact State Farm agent Michelle Mua in Chippewa Falls for a free quote. MichelleMua.com.
Availability and amount of discounts and savings vary by state.
At Chippewa Valley Financial Services, they know that taxes and bookkeeping are a necessary part of life and business, but often the last thing you'd like to be working on. With offices in Chippewa Falls and Eau Claire and a full staff of accountants, bookkeepers, and tax preparers, Chippewa Valley Financial Services stands ready to help businesses and individuals, taking away the burden and freeing up your time for what matters most. For taxes, accounting, and bookkeeping, there's only one name you need to know: Chippewa Valley Financial Services.
You can use duct tape to fix a leaky boat, fashion a wallet, or patch a hole in your tent. But if you're using it to keep your side mirror attached to your car or keep that bumper from falling off, come into Chippewa Auto Body and Service and we'll get your car back in working order. We offer comprehensive assistance with insurance claims on all makes and models. Your satisfaction, our priority. With loaner vehicles, early or late night pickup, and full auto maintenance services, keep the duct tape in the drawer. Chippewa Auto Body and Service behind Burger King in Chippewa Falls. Visit chippewa-auto.com.
At Peterson-Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Service, we know that the passing of someone you love is one of the hardest times you'll face.
And that's why, at Peterson-Volker, it's our honor and privilege to create a personalized service that honors your loved one while supporting those left behind.
I'm Dana Lucier.
And I'm Luke Lucier.
And at Peterson-Volker Funeral Chapel and Cremation Service, we are always here for you and our Chippewa Falls community.
PetersonVolker.com.
Sabers hockey tonight on WOGO, Cards TV, and our YouTube channel. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's what I did. I can catch all the games. We even have highlights up there of some of the special goals throughout the season for hockey. And, of course, basketball, McDonald and Chi-High basketball is up there as well. We got McDonald Buckets tomorrow night. It's the girls at Cadott. 6:55 pregame show with Caleb and Mark Maloney. Caleb Swenson, Mark Maloney tomorrow night here on WOGO, WOGO.com, and our YouTube channel. 1-1 our score. It was Eau Claire hitting pay dirt first at 3:53 of the first period. Addison Grulke just inside the blue line and scored on Dowd, an unassisted goal, and then a beautiful tic-tac-toe goal for CFM at 14:26. The combo of Riley Biskin and Avery Lindstrom, and we're tied at one apiece again. Shots 11-6. CFM is up in that department, and just got to keep pouring it on, keep the pedal to the metal.
I think if we kept track of time of possession, CFM would be leading that category by a huge margin. They're also leading the category of winning faceoffs. I mean, they're just drawing it back in the offensive zone without, almost like there's no pressure to do so. And then they're controlling the puck, and that's why they're getting a lot more shots and opportunities. I mean, they've had some just trickle past the net, you know, and it's been an exciting period to watch CFM really control the game. And it just happens to be tied, you know, but it was really exciting to see CFM really come out and dominate. Like Michaela Hogan said, their head coach for CFM, usually it's the second period. The first period, they were on fire.
Right.
You know, if this is going to get better, I can't wait.
Yeah, and just a strange goal for Eau Claire. Otherwise, we'd be up 1-0 here tonight against the Eau Claire Stars. Interesting to hear Michaela talk about the players and their relationships. Not quite